Hello, Arasuju. Welcome back into the channel. And today's topic is going to be a few things that can take this game to the next level, or at least in my belief. When I say take the game to the next level, I do want to be like very specific. I mean, to make the game a lot funner to play, to make the game just a better experience for everybody, and just more things to do in the game. But more importantly, or I think is another thing that's important to mention here, is that the game to continue to go on and be fun and to keep the game fresh. Okay, so for the first thing, I'm going to say new human classes and new clown classes. We got the tough class, we got the teens. For the clowns, we have the tank, we have the brawler. To introduce more stats and different things that people can play with. Another thing that can take the game to the next level is having a new game mode. I think an immersive game mode that's really scary and darkened would do a lot of wonders for this game as well. And I believe an earlier concept in the game was for the humans to be able to infiltrate the clown tent and basically blow up a part in the middle, and then that'd be like their objective to win the game. But who knows, maybe that'd be coming in October or something. Alright, so for the next one, and it's definitely an important one, I think. And I would say give clowns unique abilities or passives. In the earlier development in the game, there was Chubby, and he basically had the ability to slam the floor, basically stunning nearby humans and dealing damage to them. And as we know for Rudy, he was supposed to be able to use his traps and stuff like that. If they're able to find a way to re-implement these things, but not make it like too broken, that would be perfect, and it'd make more of a reason to play certain clowns rather than just stats basically. And it'd be super neat if like the tank class, for example, they would always get stunned significantly less, and they can like slam the ground. And maybe for the brawler class, for example, maybe they can use two weapons like a popcorn gun and boxing gloves, as well as a cotton candy gun. And maybe a little ability with them would be every time they hit a target, they briefly gain a bit of movement speed, or at least one burst of movement speed per new target they hit. Or it can be a situation where the clowns can kind of come in with like cards that they can pick from in their class, and they can choose which passive they want to use, as well as having the active passive such as the ground slam with Chubby. And of course, when we talk about the humans, we would give them unique passives or abilities as well. And they're gonna have to be creative here, but I think for like the cop class, for example, anytime they find a meeting spot or like a meeting table, they can actually craft a few bullets. They can craft a few shotgun bullets or a few revolver bullets. I think that'd be a solid thing for them. And for the tough class, for example, I think it'd be cool if they have a basically an active ability where they can gain just a small burst of movement speed, but it'll also remove the fear mechanic if they have it on them, because they're tough, they're rebellious, so they should be able to shake that off sometime. I think changes like this would be perfect for the game, because I think the game could definitely use more layers to it. Alright, so moving on to the next thing to keep the game fresh, fun, and exciting, and I'm gonna say have kind of a separate level for matchmaking games. So for this, it wouldn't count for your custom games, alright? So if you're spamming customs, leveling up, that's totally fine, that's cool, get them challenges, fine, that's great. But I think there should be a separate one for the people that are in matchmaking, and basically when you progress through this, you would get skins based on like the games you've been playing. But it's kind of a shop. It's kind of a shop of you leveling up, and then once you hit a certain level and this kind of alternative leveling, your shop opens up and you can buy more items basically. Maybe you can get yourself a decked out golden popcorn gun once you level up quite a bit, or you can get like a oil black mace, a clown mace. I think this will continue to keep the lobbies healthy, and it'll also reward those players that are playing a lot of matchmaking. Like me, for example, I did a few private games just to get a few of those, just like a few of those challenges, because when I did it, it was kind of bugged. But you know, some people are like 700, which is okay. Do your challenges, that's cool, and like it's cool to be able to get the XP. But yeah, people should definitely be rewarded for using the matchmaking, and it's a alternative to getting other additional exclusive items if you reach that level. So yeah, in that case, you would keep both levels, but it would be another level that you can see. Yeah. Alright, so for the next thing, it's pretty self-explanatory, and that just being, yeah, so implement a timely sale for the game. And I mean the original sale, or the original game that's about 40 bucks. If that can be put on sale and we can get new people in here, because some people are hard to make that purchase. But anyways, it'd just be good to have more people playing the game. The lobbies will stay fresh. Having new people constantly coming to the game is great for the game, and is great for people playing it, streaming it, and just for everyone. So when the occasional sales come in, that'll definitely help. Alright, and as I approach the last thing for this video, if you're here, definitely subscribe right now if you're here. Alright, definitely appreciate it. Anyways, let's get into the next and final topic. Alright, so with that being said, keep the game fresh. Rotate out some of those items. The food item for the human, the hamburger, let's swap that out for hot dogs or pizza or like a steak. It'd just be nice to keep things rotating and keeping things fresh. When it comes to the axe, maybe we can swap that out for a chainsaw or a sword, you know. It doesn't have to be permanent, but maybe through the seasons, there's like temporary items that are spawning on the map to keep people more interested and more immersed with the seasons. You know, during Christmas time, instead of energy drinks, people can find like a shake, like an eggnog shake, or like a piece of cotton candy. Not cotton candy, a candy cane, for example, or like a hot chocolate. And since we're there, you know what, screw it. Let's get like a winter map. Alright, I know it's like kind of based in California, but hey, why not? Let's just do it. Maybe it's just a random day and it just kind of happened. Or maybe the clowns kind of invaded elsewhere. Anyways, I think for the clowns, same deal. Let's get more clowntalities, you know, more tricks or abilities, more cotton candy guns, things like that would be great. And I do want to say, I know some of these things are going to be coming with the roadmap we got, but yeah, I'm speaking to these things and just a lot of new things that'll just help the game. But that does it for this video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around.